Welcome back to Bling Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
Today we're having a look at the Chivas Regal brothers.
So today, in all honesty, we forgot this was here. Yeah, we forgot this was even here.
Yeah.
We're like, should we go out and buy one? We've got to do a review, but then you were like, I don't think we've reviewed this, and I was like, didn't know we even had it. So we're reviewing it. We're not like super excited because we've been off this kind of Scotch blends.
Yeah.
And Chivas in particular is not like a notoriously exciting whiskey to have, but they do sell a ton because, like, for a reason, it goes down very smoothly. You know, they'd be one of the biggest. Yeah. It goes down very smoothly. They've created a relatively foolproof kind of like design of how to make it the way that people like to taste it when they're mixing with stuff, because it is for the most part a mixer. But it definitely can be enjoyed neat, especially some of the ones in the 15s actually pretty like drinkable. Like, it's not super interesting, but it's definitely drinkable. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll get into it. This one was, I think it's a limited release, like back in 2012. That gives you any idea of how long we've had it.
2012?
Yeah, so when it was first released. When we bought it in 2012. We were not
14.
We were just completely made a big mistake and letting people know we've been studying since we were 12. No, but it came out then. And it was, I think, like I heard it was like 1 in 3 was a travel exclusive, which made not much sense to me because it's not an exclusive if it's both. But
my mum brought this back for me from an overseas trip.
I think the leader versions of the travel exclusive.
Yeah, which that is.
Yeah. But basically, it's just a blend from the Chivas brothers. They got together to make this one. I think it was grain whiskey, but with a much higher percentage of malt whiskey than what they normally use, which is good. It means generally, like very generalized, a bit more flavor. Grain whiskey is a little bit brighter, lighter and brighter. Grain alcohol is kind of like where you head if you're making things like vodka and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, it's about 12 years old minimum. I think Longmorn and maybe I'm blanking on the other distillery where the like majority of it comes from. Longmorn's good. So we'll see how this one goes. Can't remember at all what it tastes like.
It seems like their best of blends because it's the brothers. Or is it just a marketing ploy to...
I think with Chivas, everything they do is...
So it's not like a Russell's lineup where it's like best top picks for a...
I got no idea. You can't... We're the company that big.
Yeah, you can't really
And with the amount of different releases they do. Like, that is one of the gripes that I've consistently had with Chivas, is we've bought like about 10 bottles of them, different ones each time. And they're like marketed so cool. Like the 15 is like Hennessy and champagne barrel. And it's like, that could be insane. I've never tried that. It tastes just like Chivas. Like it's like such a small percentage of whatever they did uniquely that goes into the barrel because it's so massively produced.
Yeah. I'm getting salted pears.
I'm getting salted caramel. I'm getting like a lot of sweet saltiness.
The salted caramel is definitely there.
Yeah.
But for some reason I'm getting caramelized salty pears specifically.
Getting fruit, but it's like hidden under that weird maltiness. I can't tell what kind of fruit it is. Apples and pears.
It has got that malty funk, hasn't it?
It's got the funk. Not like...
It's not insane.
Not to the extent which we've found in a lot of other ones. Describe it.
It's like honey.
It's
a little bit of mildew.
It's got like a weird kind of like... the classic laddie vibe with that salted kind of like... Yeah. Like unpeated but kind of weird Islery notes. I don't know. That weird kind of salty... Almost like... kind of saltwater earth kind of note in there. I know it's strange.
40%.
No surprise. Yeah.
I imagine that was 43. I'd be...
Yeah, I know.
I'd be like,
woo! Hell yeah, 43 in Chivas.
It's quite
plain. It's not offensive at all. It's very friendly, but there's nothing sticking out that's like super wild. The maltiness, that kind of funky mildew that we get from scotches, not a big fan of it at the moment. But there's not enough fruit and like stuff in it. I don't know. It's like missing all the kind of like mid and high notes. But I don't know. Too much malt. Why is there like, there's a decent amount of like ashiness in there. Not a fan? I don't know why I find that so offensive.
I wouldn't call it offensive. It's just, it tastes dirty. It's like dirty ash with a lot of honey and...
It's like it's just like a It's like the brothers blend. They both had different ideas. Like one, you know,
They both for this they combined.
Yeah, like there's like this ashy, like slightly peaty, kind of earthy, peppery note, like you would get from like a Highland Park, but then mixed up with this like sickly sweet kind of caramelized saltiness.
It's like Highland Park and Dimple put together.
Yeah, but it's just
like
not
poorly blended.
It's just not playing very well, and it's thin. See, there's no way I'm gonna like this because it's too malty. That weird funky mildew taste that we get.
I wonder how this would taste if you knocked that out. If it was just like those flavours without the maltiness.
I don't know, but it's just been bothering us for so long. I don't know why. We used to love Scotch, hate bourbon. We've just kind of done a weird flip-flop. It'll constantly change. It's just natural when you're trying different things. But yeah, that maltiness...
Because Scotch is so much more easily come by.
And we've got a lot of it. I like to enjoy it again. But yeah, I don't know. It's just got this weird kind of...
It's complicated.
It's disjointed. It's like fractured. I don't know.
I agree with that.
Was
how they've brought
two separate whiskies
different
and
ideas.
Just plug
it in.
Like it's fine, but it's definitely not my thing.
How much was this? I want to know how much. I think it was my mum. I wonder how much she paid. If she paid more than $100 for that, I'd be quite disappointed.
I reckon she would have, because it's 12 years old, special release, and it was a litre. Although Chivas is pretty cheap in general.
Yeah.
Might have been like the $90 mark.
That's still...
Wouldn't pay that again.
I'm happy to have it because I've never seen it.
Yeah, I like that we've got these things, but I don't know. Let us know what you think of Chivas in general, but if you've tried this one, let us know if we're just being like way too harsh or if it is because I just brushed my teeth or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember. No, it's true.
I haven't, and it still tastes like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you think. We might be being too harsh, but look, it's not, to be fair, it's not like our wavelength at the moment. We're not reaching for the Scotches anyway, so it's not that fair of a fight. But there are ones that are on the same kind of like, they're attempting the same thing, but do it a lot better, that I still enjoy a lot more. Even Dimples,
if Dimples 12, it's kind of along that way, but even it's a bit more Johnny's ashy.
Even some Johnny's like just do it better, and Johnny is like bigger, you know, more mass produced. So I don't know. Let us know what you think of it. Let us know if you've tried it. Let us know if there's a better Chivas that we haven't tried yet to kind of give them a redemption.
But I don't want to spend $130 on it. It's like the Johnny Blue situation.
Yeah, true. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode of Everything Whiskey, leave us a like and see future episodes from us. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, see you next one. Cheers.